Hey you guys, this is the Pretty Tarot YouTube channel, and this is the Aquarius May 2018 reading. And so I'm shuffling for you guys. This is a general reading, so it can apply to different areas of your life, such as jobs, career, finances, love life and relationships, health, family, whatever is significantly going on in your situation in this month. However, this can, like I said, definitely also, like I said, apply to your love life. So, towards the end of the reading, if you find that this reading resonates with your love life, you're going to be able to get a little extra insight because I'm going to pull a romance angel card, in which you can gain a little, extra insight in that regard. But the good thing also is romance angel cards can apply in a general sense as well. I'm recording this live, so if you see me speaking to anyone, it's because someone has come into the room and has joined me in the chat. This can apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, your Venus and Mars, if that's significant in your chart. Now, I'm doing something a little different this month. Okay, I have a new deck. This is the Chakra, Wisdom Oracle deck. And so I'm going to be using this to kind of help gain extra insight as to what's going on for you guys this month. And then I'm also taking two of my decks and I'm shuffling them together. So that's a lot of cards, but it'll help give me, kind of like more variety to go with here. And it's just something I just felt like I wanted to do. Like every month, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I did the prior month. Okay, so, and if you like the reading, definitely hit the like button. I definitely appreciate likes. Feel free to comment to let me know if the reading resonates or not. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, if you'd like to know when I'm going to be doing other readings, especially when I'm doing them live like right now. I just did the Leo reading, and prior to that I did Virgo, I did Libra, and I did Scorpio. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can visit my website I'm still working on right now, but you can email me at prettytarot@gmail.com. So, Aquarius, what's going on for you guys right now in this particular month? What's kind of, a theme for you? What's, kind of like affecting this whole energy for you this month, especially when I pull these tarot cards out, is the need to gain self-control or the need to be disciplined, the need to probably get focused, and maybe also, like I said, the need to tune out others and tune out all the noise that is around you and to get centered or regain centeredness and just regain, control here in your life and just within yourself, especially spiritually, okay? So maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to kind of, like I said, be able to separate yourself from everything and everyone so that you can get more discipline, gain more self-control, and kind of be able to, like I said, tune out the noise so you can be able to hear your higher self, your spiritual self. And the reason why, like I said, you definitely have a need for recovery, and it's going to be your key to opening up some sort of door of opportunity. Okay, but it's definitely I feel like some of you may have been experiencing just a lot going on, a lot of distractions, a lot of noise. Maybe some of you may literally be surrounded in a noisy environment or just in a very distracting environment, or you may have people around you distracting you or just really distracting situations. Okay. And it's causing you to possibly, become out of balance with your spiritual self, your higher self, your just it could be fogging up your mind. It could be clouding your judgment or clouding your ability to be able to have better discernment about what it is that you can do what it is that will give you this key to success in your life, and what you should do and how you should go about things in order to open up opportunities for yourself, or to make the changes you would like to see that will bring you about the results that you want in your life. Okay, so let me go ahead here. Like I said, now I'm using 2 decks here. I'm shuffling them right now to give you guys some insight. I'm going to read cards in both the upright and in the reverse. And hello to those of you who have come into the room. I can't see your names, but I do see your presence there. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and you guys got the 8 of Wands here, where it's something that you would like to see take off for you guys, okay, in this particular month. And it's kind of, what could be affecting this is some sort of change of luck here. It could be the tables turning here for you. So maybe if you've had not the best luck, you could be starting to see your luck change in this particular month, or you could be hoping that your luck will change for you in this particular month. Okay, Aquarius? So what you got hanging over your situation is definitely seeing things smooth out and seeing yourself be able to press forward and move forward away from a rocky situation, or away from things being difficult or conflicting. And at the root of your situation here, you're definitely either desiring to be prepared, or you are making moves to prepare yourself. Okay, you're getting prepared here. In the recent past, over the past few weeks or the past few months, maybe even over the past month, it seems like you had a situation where it looked like there was an ending, or something needed to come to an end. Maybe something was put to rest, okay? And maybe it could have been a situation where whatever was put to rest or ended, it looked like it was something that couldn't be revived unless it was revived through some kind of, magic or something, supernatural in itself, because in this particular card here, in this deck, this is Sleeping Beauty, in which she was deceived by this evil witch because she, took a bite of this apple, and it put her to what appears to be eternal rest, unless her Prince Charming comes and saves the day for her through this magical kiss or whatever. But we all know that, in realistic situations, that may or may, that's not necessarily reality. So whatever was put to rest here, it just appeared like something that couldn't be revived, or there was a need for transformation or some sort of change or ending. And it could have actually, these things could have happened in the past. Okay. In the present moment here, it looks like you are not accepting an offer. It looks like you're not accepting some sort of, hey, how are you doing, Samuel? It looks like you're not accepting some sort of deal. You're not accepting some sort of something that was put on the table here. It's either some sort of deal, some sort of arrangement, some sort of offer, some sort of negotiations, a contract, maybe, perhaps. Whatever this is, currently you're not very receptive to it, or you're not accepting it. You could also not be reconciling something, or reconciling with someone. It could also be not forgiving someone. It could also be you're not going to merge, or you're not going to form a partnership with someone. Okay, whatever type of situation that could be, whether it's through business, finances, love life, family, whatever is going on in your life. That's pretty much, Samuel, this is it's a Tarotscope reading. So it's like a horoscope, except it's done through tarot cards. So that's what this reading is about. But this is the Aquarius reading. So Aquarius, you guys are concerned about the fact that someone is not contributing to the situation here. Someone's not putting something in a pot, and you could have been looking to see who's contributing what to the situation, and maybe you're realizing or seeing that someone's not contributing here, okay, or contributions are not being made. It's also possible that because this is the three of the three of wands here in reverse, you also could be concerned that you're not seeing your ships come in, you're not seeing things come through for you in this this particular month or whatever that you could have been waiting on. The outside influence here is there appears to be either this is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or someone who has air energy in their chart, whether it's in their moon, rising, or their Venus or Mars areas of their chart if they're not a sun sign. This also could be someone who is they're negative, okay, and this is, even if this is an air sign, this is some air sign that is being negative, okay, and someone who is in the negative with this air kind of energy is someone who's they're very sarcastic, they're very blunt, but they're very they're very they're rude, they just pretty much say things without really without much tact, okay. This is also the type of energy where you're not cutting away what no longer serves your purpose if this is you, because this card also represents someone cutting away what no longer is going to serve their purpose, but they're doing so through using rationale, not necessarily through emotions. They're using facts, research, and rationale to do so, okay? And you could very well not be doing this if this is you as the outside influence. Otherwise, it would be an air sign individual or someone with that in their chart, or someone with those other characteristics that I mentioned where they're rude, sarcastic, tactless, mean-spirited, or whatever. As your obstacle, though, Aquarius, this month, you got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So upright, this is, seeing your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow after the storm, in this case, you're not seeing that. And that's an obstacle and challenge for you. You could have been expecting to receive some sort of windfall of money, or some kind of financial luck to come through, or some kind of financial blessing, or some kind of blessing of some form in some kind of prosperous way. So whatever prosperity or luck you were hoping to come through, you're not seeing it, and that's an obstacle and challenge for you. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is also not seeing your stability and your security happen for you, okay? Not being stable, not being secure, not being independent as well, okay? Those kind of things. And that's the obstacle and it's a challenge for you in this month. And possibly not going on your own, or not being single, like doing things on your own, projects on your own, or being, to yourself on your own. You kind of expect, though, you just kind of expect to feel trapped, or you expect that you're going to feel tied up in a situation. You're kind of expecting you're not going to know how to get out of this situation, or you're not going to be able to get out of this situation. Whether it's, just all in your head psychologically and emotionally, or it truly is something you feel like you can't get out of, which could be a contract. It could be some sort of obligation or responsibility that you expect you cannot get out of and you feel tied up in, okay? Now, between now and the next few weeks or the next few months here, you have what appears to be a water sign. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone with water in their chart, okay? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. Also, if this is not a water sign, then this is someone with the characteristics of being in touch with their feelings and emotions. They might be intuitive. They could possibly like to drink, okay? They may like to be around water and beaches. They could be someone who's very empathetic towards others, kind, caring, nurturing, okay? They also could be someone who's a little dramatic, or a drama king or queen. This is very gender neutral, okay? So this is someone who's holding an influence in your situation here. It's also possible you could take all these characteristics. But whatever the case is, between now and the next few weeks and the next few months, maybe even as far as down as a year, this person is carrying some sort of influence here in your situation. And I'm not going to clarify that right now. But what's interesting is whoever this is, they also appear in your outcome. Okay, the same person or the same energy is here in your outcome. So either you guys are taking on this energy of getting more in touch with your feelings and emotions, becoming more in tune with your intuition, or your discernment, spiritual gifts, or whatever. Um, or and regaining some sort of emotional control and some sort of ability to be able to tune into your higher self, okay, so that you can be able to use your discernment, use your intuition to figure out what's going to be the key here to opening these doors and to unclouding unknowns in your situation, so you can get where it is that you want to get, so things can take off and you see a change of look, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do advice for you, Aquarius. And what's interesting here is that Aquarius, you guys normally have the most complex or complicated readings where there's a lot going on. But what's beautiful here is that you guys, a lot of your complications, I feel, are starting to clear up to some extent. Like your situation to me is becoming a little bit less complicated than it was in like the past year. Because normally you guys used to have the readings where there was like so much going on. And me and other readers used to be like, what is going on, Aquarius? You know what I'm saying? So, what you guys have going on here is with the Ace of Fire, this is a new start, a new beginning, one that is passionate, but one that could also possibly relate to a new job, a new career, a new location, okay? Maybe even, this feels more like it's related to something that you really feel passionate about, okay? And the advice that you guys have here is there's a new exciting opportunity. There's a possibility for career advancement. Change your life now. That's what you're being encouraged to do. Now, what you guys have here, this card popped out for you when I was shuffling this deck. This says to reconsider. So there's some things that you guys may want to reconsider here in your situation. There's some sort of details here going on that you guys may want to reconsider in your situation. Maybe it's your expectations. Maybe it's your, desires, or maybe your choices, whatever it is something you need to reconsider. Now, you guys need to know also that you have big happy changes, because this also popped out for you in the deck. And I think that's awesome. Okay. You guys have big happy changes coming. And I honestly can see that here in your reading. Now you have, for some reason I feel like I want to pull one more card for Aquarius here, because you guys have had a shorter reading compared to the other signs that I've done today. And this says to spread the light. So you got all these little, they look like little angels, and they're lighting the way. They're lighting the path here, okay? So if you guys, you're dealing here, if you're dealing with a water sign, or you're taking on this energy, you're going to need to kind of lead the way, kind of guide the way here in this situation. Now you have the say no card, because something is being proposed to you. And what's interesting is, in the present moment, there's something here you're not accepting, or you're not receptive of. There's something here, I feel like, and I keep hearing on the table, there's something here on the table you do not want to accept. Whatever this deal is, whatever this arrangement is, whatever this is that's being proposed to you, a partnership, a friendship, a relationship, it could be, like I said, a business partnership as well, or it could be a contract. It could be an agreement. Whatever this is, you don't seem receptive to it. You don't seem to want to accept it. And I feel like this is confirming to you to tell you no. Because you have your back faced here, and this person is trying to propose something, but you don't really feel like you don't seem to be receptive to it. So I feel like that's confirming to you that, maybe perhaps you are on the right track. Okay. Um, and this is saying, however, though, decide the outcome. You got a judge here, and the one thing that a judge does, and a judge should be good at, is they look at all the details of the situation. They look at all the facts that are presented. They look at all the proof and evidence that's presented. They go by facts, research, and rationale. Mostly facts and rationale, and whatever research or whatever information that was investigated that was presented to them by others, they look at all of it and they make what is a rational decision. Not emotional one, but a rational decision. So you guys need to use your rationale, your intelligence, your wisdom, your experience to make a rational decision. Okay. However, you may need help with, like I said, tuning out the noise. You guys are going to need to get disciplined and tune out the noise. Tune out everything and everyone around you for a minute, and kind of like, get centered with yourself so that you can think straight and so you can hear what your own inner guidance is telling you here. Because that's the key. Okay. So the final card I'm going to pull for you guys, if this reading in any form related to your love life, I'm going to pull a romance angel card. However, interesting. However, these cards can relate to the reading on a general level as well. Okay. So this one fell out here. This is the deception card. Okay. This is telling you that someone's not being honest. Whether that is someone else not being honest with you, or you may not be honest with yourself. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship or in this situation. Now, you guys could possibly, and I'm going to pull the rest of these because they kind of want to fall out. You guys could possibly be, like I said, not being honest with yourselves, not being honest with others. Others could possibly not be honest with you as well in the situation. Okay. So either you're not being honest with someone, or someone's not being honest with you. Someone's not presenting everything they need to present here in the situation. And maybe you may not be, or could be both parties or all parties involved, no matter how many people's involved in the situation. Okay. These other cards, they wanted to fall out, so I'm going to go ahead and read on them. It says, it is safe for you to love again. Okay. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. And I also feel like this means it is safe for you to move forward as well in your situation. Open yourself up to the highest positive energy of all. Like if you believe you can receive blessings and that all will work out, then you'll receive it. And then finally, for some of you, this may or may not resonate, because like I said, everything's not going to resonate for everyone. You got the children card here, where it's pointing out that your love life or your life period is being affected by children. So that's something that you may want to consider. Maybe you have children that is influencing your situation here. Maybe, well, you guys, know how this will resonate with you, okay? So that is the Aquarius reading for May 2018. I'd be very interested in hearing how this resonates with you guys. If it resonates, definitely comment, let me know. Definitely hit the like button if you like the reading. And if you're not already subscribed and you want to know when I'm doing more live readings and when I have other videos coming up, definitely subscribe so you'll get the notification. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me at prettytarot@gmail.com, and also check the description box below for this video. Okay. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do reading for Pisces in the next video. If I don't do it tonight, then I will do it a different day, like maybe tomorrow or something like that.